It is day number 15. I am leaving Lake Erie State Park moderately full, maybe 50-60% full. Rained overnight quite a bit, but fortunately it's not raining right now. There's supposed to be scattered thunderstorms, but I think as I work my way around to Cleveland, weather's supposed to improve. So if I can get to Cleveland without getting rained on, then I will be in good shape. Looking forward to seeing the USS Cod later today. It's going to be the final ship on this trip. It's interesting to see how the men lived on board these ships and the conditions that they put up with. The wind is blowing around a little bit. Windy last night, mostly after the rain finished. So I'm hoping that this is a front that's coming through. It'll kind of take the humidity down and clear out some of the roaming thunderstorms. The weather here certainly looks very good. Still in New York. I think I go into Pennsylvania for a bit before I go into Ohio. Go into Pennsylvania. There's the Welcome to Pennsylvania sign. I'm going to clip the corner of it, heading into Ohio. Paralleling Interstate 90 to my right, and Lake Erie further to the right. Well, my good skies have disappeared. I'd have to pull over up here and see whether this is predicted to be rainfall or not. Well, I pulled off quickly, took a look at the radar. It's showing the rain as being to the north, and it did not predict any rain. Leaving Pennsylvania and going into Ohio.
As an emergency float, so they can release it if the sub gets into problems, and it's tethered to the submarine, but the float goes up to the surface.
That's the way you get down here.
Hello, I'm Chief Torpedoman Dan Cruisenklaus. You've laid below in naval language in the forward torpedo room. Look forward and you'll see Cod's 6 torpedo tubes, 3 starboard and 3 port. We leave our base with a fish, as we call them, in every tube, plus 10 reloads. Cod carries 2 types of torpedoes. The 22-foot, 3,000-pound Mark 14, which can go over 50 miles per hour for over 2 miles and deliver 650 pounds of high-explosive torpex into the hull of enemy ships. We have a cutaway Mark 14 for you to inspect on the starboard side top rack. Our Mark 14 torpedoes are good weapons, but they also leave a telltale wake enemy destroyers can follow back to attack us with depth charges. Our Mark 18 electric torpedoes don't go as fast, about 30 miles per hour, but don't leave a wake and can't be spotted by lookouts on enemy ships. We have a Mark 18 on the port side top rack for your inspection. The torpedoes are fired electrically from the conning tower, although we also hit a mechanical fire switch here at the same time in case there's any problem with the fire control system. You're probably wondering about the bunks here in the compartment. The truth is, 90% of the time, this compartment is a bedroom with the racks rigged out for sleeping. When we're at battle stations, everything is quickly stowed away and we're ready for action. Speaking of stowing away, you've noticed we don't have a lot of extra space aboard. So the green bunk bags hold crewmen's personal items, and there are small lockers in the bulkhead, but those are used by the senior rates in the compartment.
It's the officer's pantry. So it's back to the officer's wardroom. This one actually has a pass-through from the pantry to the wardroom. This dial allows pressure equalization between the different rooms if the door is closed in your officer's quarters. This is for entertainment in the officer's wardroom. I got a disc player and a radio. Captain's stateroom. The XO's cabin. This is Chief Petty Officer's cabin. Ship's office. Control room.
Lieutenant Frank Kimball, Cod diving officer. And
this is the Christmas tree, where they check to make sure all the valves and openings are closed before they dive.
Into the tanks determines the speed of the dive. To surface, compressed air is blown into these tanks.
This is a peek up into the conning tower. Periscope. You can't climb all the way up, but I'm as far up as I can get. It's the first submarine I think I've seen the conning tower where they've actually had it open, which is pretty cool. Communications room. Here's the galley. Trigger's down there.
Only a short walking distance from Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to the USS Cod, and that is Cleveland in front of me. Short bit on the highway, and then I'm getting on to Route 2. I'm not quite sure what that road is like, but I guess we're going to find out. And that's quite a nice beach. It's that strong wind today. We're actually getting some wave action here at Lake Erie, similar to the ocean. Very nice. So you can see the red arrow at the beach. I'm heading over here to the campground. It's quite a large state park. They even have an archery range and a resort lodge, as well as a marina. Go Geneva State Park Campground. So I was in Site 99, which is like right back here somewhere, right near the entrance. There's a lot of sun. The rest of the place is basically full, but she did find one spot for one night, which is all I need. It's a little more treed, she said, and more importantly, not everybody in the world is going to be driving right past my campsite. So here we go. So it's a little more crowded back here, but it is shaded. Figure out where I'm going to put my tent. Let the tent dry out a little bit since it's warm and breezy. So what do we have for dinner here? We have a little round eye steak, Mexican salad, some brewed tea, and milk with chocolate cake square for dessert, including a banana, like always. Almost forgot the cheese bagel.